Hello, class of 2022. I am so excited to see all of you joining us here on this beautiful day. My name is Hira Mustafa. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm a fourth-year student studying ethics and public policy, business, and philosophy. I serve as a student body president for the undergraduate student body. The University of Iowa student government is here to serve you in a variety of ways. We manage a $1.8 million budget that comes from your student activity fee, advocate on behalf of students on a campus-wide, local, state, and federal level. And lastly, we create initiatives to enhance the student experience. Fun fact is that way back in the day, UISG actually created Canvas. You can learn more about what we do either on our website or UISG social media channels on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can also message me directly on Twitter or Instagram at @LookWho'sHira if you have questions, would like to connect with me, or just want to introduce yourself. I am always happy to chat with students, and I'd like to get to know as many of you as possible this year. I met some first-year students at the On Iowa UISG breakfast Friday morning, and I asked them what I should share with you all. After getting helpful feedback, I present to you my tips for success at the University of Iowa. 1. Make as many new connections as possible. Whether it's the secretary at the advising center, the person checking out your books at Iowa Book, or someone you meet on campus, being well connected to your community will serve you well and make this campus feel like your home away from home. Trust me, I met one of my good friends because I complimented her lipstick on campus. 2, be engaged on campus. The most successful students on our campus are those who get involved through research, student orgs, study abroad, or an internship. You will get a lot out of this school, and you'll get more the more you put into it. So give it your all, because Iowa has a lot to offer you. 3, start using flex meals if you have them now, because you're never going to be able to use them all. And for the best meals on campus, I recommend the River Room and the IMU and trying the stir fry. 4, pay attention to what you spend your free time on. I see a lot of students do women in business because they're an accounting major, or people joining Medicus because they want to be a doctor. While this can be a great way to connect with people in your academic sphere, I encourage you to push yourself to do something that just makes you happy. For me, that was improv, comedy, and student government. Those were 2 things that were interesting to me consistently throughout my undergraduate experience, and now reflect my major, and the fact that my first class tomorrow is stand-up comedy. Since picking extracurriculars is often less pressure than classes, I believe your heart tends to lead you in the right direction. 5, sit in the first 10 rows of lecture halls. It will keep you engaged, and the unavoidable eye contact you'll make with your professors will force you to keep attending class, because you'll know they will know when you're gone. And 6, lastly, know that 1, 2, a dozen, or 100 mistakes do not define your success here. I stand before you today, a student body president, having failed tests, dropped classes, changed my major twice, lost friends, and even set the fire alarm off in Peterson with my hair curler. Life happens, and the great thing is that at Iowa, you're never alone in your unique adversity. We're here to support you and encourage you from start to finish and forever after that. No matter where you lived before coming to Iowa, no matter if your parents are alumni or if you're the first in your family to go to college or are joining us from another country, no matter if you're coming here as a first year or transferring from another school, you are welcome here. You are a Hawkeye, and you always will be. That means you're a part of the coined phrase, Iowa nice. You look out for other Hawkeyes to keep them safe, and it means you're civically engaged and will vote if you are able to. If you're from Iowa, please vote in your hometowns, and if you're not, then consider Iowa City your home and vote here. I can see folks registering people out in the crowd, so if you are not registered, please find one of them to do so. Being a Hawkeye means you're family now, and I'm so excited to see what the class of 2022 will bring to our home. A last few things I wanted to mention to you all. This is a green event, so there are people around the Pentacrest to collect your envelopes to recycle them. There are restrooms located in Schaefer and McBride Hall. And at the conclusion of the program, you'll be following the wonderful On Iowa leaders through T. N. Cleary Walkway to the President's home to enjoy the block party. Thank you for joining us on the Pentacrest for Convocation. On behalf of the University of Iowa student government, welcome home. Go Hawks.
Welcome to the University of Iowa's 2018 Convocation. I'd like to first thank the members of the University of Iowa Brass Quintet for playing for us. Professor Amy Schendel and Evan Fowler on trumpet, Professor Jeffrey Agrill on horn, Matt Helbert on trombone, and Professor John Manning on tuba. Let's give them a round of applause. The platform may be seated. My name is Tanya Uden-Holman, and I'm the Associate Provost for Undergraduate Education and a proud University of Iowa graduate. Speaking today will be University of Iowa President Bruce Harold, Vice President for Student Life Melissa Shivers, Interim Executive Vice President and Provost Sue Curry, and Darius Christensen, Class of 2022. On behalf of the Office of the Provost, I want to welcome faculty, staff, and current students back to campus. Most of all, on behalf of the entire campus community, I want to welcome our newest first-year and transfer students to Iowa City. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for choosing to study at the University of Iowa. You are in the right place and made the right decision to be a Hawkeye, and we're so glad that you're here. The purpose of this event, called the University Convocation, is to continue what you've been learning the past few days during On Iowa about what it means to be a student at the University of Iowa. I thought this would be a good time to thank the people who make On Iowa such a great experience, the On Iowa team. Tina Arthur, Kate Garrett, Lisa Van Munster, Brianne Schwartz, Taylor Ulrich, Linda Fountain, Suzette Blanchard, and Kara Wiebo, along with over 1,000 University of Iowa staff, student, and faculty volunteers. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Where we are right now, the Pentecrest, is a historic place on campus. It's called the Pentecrest because of the 5 buildings surrounding us. The 4 academic buildings, Schaefer Hall, McBride Hall, McLean Hall, and Jessup Hall, are named after University of Iowa presidents. And the building behind us, the old Capitol, was the first Capitol for the state of Iowa. The University of Iowa is a special place because of the accomplishments of our students. This is a great university. I'd like to share with you advice that University of Iowa President Walter Jessup told first-year students in 1916. If you want a great university, become a great student. For if we can have great students who arise to the opportunity of the university, we can be great. Your journey to being a great student at the University of Iowa starts tomorrow, and our faculty and staff can't wait to help you get started on that journey. In meeting your classmates, you've likely discovered that we have students from all over the United States and across the world. Although you come from different places, you all have one important thing in common. You're all Hawkeyes. So whether you're from Buffalo, Iowa, or Buffalo, New York, you're a Hawkeye. Whether you're from Denver, Iowa, or Denver, Colorado, you're a Hawkeye. Whether you're from Madrid, Iowa, or Madrid, Spain, you are a Hawkeye. Let me tell you 3 things about your Hawkeye family. First, it's a big family. Since 1847, the University of Iowa has awarded almost 393,000 degrees to our students. Second, it's a caring family. Hawkeyes look out for, respect, and support each other. And finally, it's a proud family. Hawkeyes don't come to Iowa City to be average, and neither did you. The members of the Hawkeye family have been successful because of their University of Iowa education, and our Hawkeye family will help you find your success here at the University of Iowa. It's now my great pleasure to introduce you to the 21st President of the University of Iowa, Bruce Harold.
Wow. Welcome. You've joined a very elite team. You've made it. I hope you found the last week invigorating, exciting, but the real excitement begins in just a few hours. This is a wonderful tradition where we're going to spend a few moments reminding ourselves with you of our community. Our community, I think you'll find, is quite welcoming, it's quite inclusive, and it's quite collaborative. There's no one on this podium here today who, during their own journeys through life, academically or professionally, didn't need help. That's why we're here, to provide you that help, which reinvigorates us and helps move you towards your dreams. Please know that if you need help, raise your hand. Seek us out. We were here to make sure you get through the process. You will get through. And I think along the way, you're going to learn some amazing things. You're going to meet some amazing people. And hopefully your lives will be changed forever. We prepare people here not just for a job, but for a lifetime of learning. Most of us in today's society change our positions and our jobs, at least from a recent report I read, 11.6 times. That means 11.6 times we need to lift ourselves up and learn new teams, new organizations, new skills, and sometimes new professions. So the reason you're here, and the reason we're here to help you, is to help you prepare for a lifetime of learning, a lifetime of engagement, and a lifetime of excitement. Now, I'd like to also thank all of our faculty and staff members on the podium here today. They all have other things to be doing, but I hope you view this as a symbolic and important gesture that they're making towards you. So let me end with what I often do, the 2 most important new words in your language and in mine and in ours, and maybe in all of the English language. Go Hawks. Welcome. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce a very new Hawk. Darius Christensen joined us earlier in the week from New Orleans, Louisiana. Yeah, Darius, the podium is yours.
How y'all doing? What's down? Okay. First off, before we start, get into my piece, I want to congratulate everybody on making it here safe and in one piece, y'all. We did it. Lord, we moved it in. Oh, Jesus. First off, can I get a round of applause for my class, the class of 2022? Thank you. Clap for yourself. Thank you. Okay. So moving on. We all grown here, huh? Y'all grown? Okay, y'all ready for college? Classes start tomorrow. Y'all ready? You got your books? Them things was expensive. But okay, so let me tell you, most of y'all just told me your first college lie. Because I'm not ready for college. And I'm not ready for classes, so I know y'all not ready for class. As y'all know, I'm from New Orleans, which is buku miles away from here. That's around 920 plus miles, man. That's 920 miles away from my people, from my surroundings. That's 920 miles away from my friends, my culture, my food, bro. That is 920 miles away from my dogs. I have 3, and it's that serious. It's ridiculous. But to say all that, I'm 920 miles away from everything that I used to know. There are people who have traveled it farther than me. I know that because it's kind of obvious that the class of 2022 is from, different horizons. We from different soils, different hoods, different miles, and we all came here though. And we are all gathered here today on the Pentecrest because we all have one goal in common. And that is to better our life and to better our future. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not one to be cliche and say, this is a new chapter. I'm not about to baby y'all. Y'all all grown. I know your people told y'all, this is a new chapter of your life. You're gonna have to be different, My people told me that. They probably told y'all that when you moved it in, when you graduated, when you chose Iowa. And we know that. So, let's get it. My mama, who was my grandma, told me way when I was a little snot running New Orleans, just running around, that if you want the best out of life, you have to grab it by the throat and make it sing. And when I say sing, I mean as loud as Bedlam. It's one notch below Bedlam. We can't get that loud, but up there. And just with that in mind, I'm gonna say this, if it wasn't for me if it was for me letting my nerves get in front of me, I would not be up here standing with y'all, talking to y'all. Being 100% honest, I would not have moved 920 miles away from my people if I let nerves get the best of me. While I've been in Iowa Edge program up here, I've heard a saying that says that everything that will be thrown your way here will be a choice that could allow you to change and grow as a person. Now, whether or not it's a bad choice or whether or not it's a good choice, it will still allow you to change in these next 4 years, in this next semester, really. We will all be changed some way. We will all be challenged in some way. But I want you to promise me one thing, please. Okay? All right? Okay. Do not let any nerves, don't let any one failure make you doubt yourself and your place at this university, all right? And if you begin to feel that, talk to somebody. You can talk to me. You can talk to one another. You can talk to your roommate. Call your mama up. Do that. Talk to someone. And, if someone ever tries to say that you do not belong here because of your sexuality, because of your race, because of your university status, because of your gender, anything, you look them dead in the eyes. You stand strong in front of them. And you say, what you so mad about, bro? Nah, thank y'all. Nah, I bid all of y'all peace. I bid you all good grades. I bid you small failures. And I bid you memorable times. I'm gonna see y'all around, class of 2022. We got an exciting year ahead of us. On Iowa. Go, there you go. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much, Darius. That was incredible. Thank you. It's now my great pleasure to introduce Vice President for Student Life and Interim Chief Diversity Officer, Melissa Shivers.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is indeed my pleasure to welcome you, our newest Hawkeyes, to the University of Iowa. Each August, I find myself excited and anxious to begin the academic year. I bet you all can relate to that too. But tonight, as I look across the Pentacrest into your eager, nervous, and cautiously optimistic faces, I am reminded of the endless possibilities that are awaiting you here at the University of Iowa. At the University of Iowa, you'll have an opportunity to participate in service opportunities across the United States and beyond. You'll also have the opportunity to cheer together for the Hawkeyes in Kinnick Stadium with thousands of your closest friends and participate in our newest tradition of the Kinnick Wave. Here, it is also possible to work with researchers and faculty members on significant research to advance the university's mission and expand your own horizons. You'll also have a chance to participate in lectures and performances, concerts, and programs that challenge, entertain, and inform you. But here you're also given full permission to wear as much black and gold as you want in solidarity with current students, faculty, staff, and alumni across this great country. Here it's also possible for you to earn an internship that will give you insight into your professional future and perhaps even lead to a job when you graduate. The possibilities are indeed endless. As Hawkeyes, we pride ourselves in our values of excellence, learning, community, diversity, integrity, respect, and responsibility. And I hope that you will explore and embrace each of these. I invite you to take advantage of each opportunity that's afforded to you as a University of Iowa Hawkeye. Leave your comfort zone and know that there is a community that's here to support you. While today you might feel nervous and unsure, however, it's important to remember that you are surrounded by a seasoned group of your peers that were just a few years ago in your exact same seat experiencing the same feelings and emotions that you are right now. They have flourished, and you will too. You chose a campus community that is committed to your success, and I am certain that all of you will be the difference makers. In closing, I hope that over the next few days, weeks, and months, you will continue to learn and experience the many aspects of Iowa that make it a special place. I hope you will enjoy them and come to love this place as your new home. Thank you for letting the University of Iowa be a part of this incredible next step of your life's journey. You couldn't have chosen a better, brighter, black and gold path to follow. You belong here, and we are thrilled to have you. I look forward to gathering with you in 4 years to celebrate as you begin your next step as a graduate of the class of 2022. It's my pleasure to introduce an Iowa tradition, the singing of the Old Gold Hymn.
Secure on thy hill, looking down on the river below, with a dignity born of the dominant will of the men that have lived long ago. O heir of the glory of pioneer days, let thy spirit be proud as of old. For thou shalt find blessing and honor and praise in the daughters and sons of old gold. We shall sing and be glad with the days as they fly, in the time that we spend in thy halls. And in sadness we'll part when the days have gone by, and our path turns away from thy walls. Till the waters no more in the river shall run, till the stars in the heavens grow cold. We shall sing of the glory and fame thou hast won, and the love that we bear for old gold.
Thank you so much. Our quartet today was Kristen Ramsire, soprano, Wen-Chin Liu, alto, Grant Lyons, tenor, and Eric Duchette, bass. Let's give them another round of applause. You did an amazing job. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce Interim Executive Vice President and Provost Sue Curry.
Well, let me add my welcome, and this is the moment when you join us as University of Iowa students, as members of a community of scholars that stretches back to our founding in 1847. As the words of Old Gold remind us, you are the heirs of a proud spirit of those scholars who have come before you. You too will leave a legacy to the scholars who will come after you. As you begin your academic lives at the University of Iowa, each of you is making a commitment to excel academically, to dedicate yourself to your studies, and most important, and I'm a parent, I know this, to graduate from this great university. So please open the envelope marked with the presidential seal. Hold your envelope up when you're done so I can time this. All right. We got it. Okay. Now hold up what you got. All right. This tassel represents your pledge to the faculty, staff, students, and alumni of the University of Iowa that you will strive to reach your academic goals. In turn, this tassel represents our pledge to you that we, the faculty, staff, students, and alumni of the University of Iowa, will provide an environment of academic challenge and academic support in which you can succeed. Let this tassel serve as a reminder every day of why you are at the University of Iowa. In 4 short years, you will again hold a tassel like this one as you join your classmates at your graduation ceremony. I look forward to that day and to congratulating you on your outstanding accomplishments. I will be basking in the pride in the class of 2022. Now let me invite President Harold back to the podium.
So once again, welcome. Few words, quick words of suggestion as you start next week. There are a lot of distractions here in our community. We have a lot of clubs, a lot of sports. By the way, those of you who haven't gone online and looked at the Hampshire performance schedule for the year, do so now before the tickets sell out. The same for Voxman, the same for other activities across our campus. You are all going to get involved probably in one way or the other in a lot of clubs and activities. That's wonderful. And of course, we do have Hawkeye football coming up in a few weeks. But my honest recommendation to you is get into your coursework. Get into the academic rhythm of the university. Probably relative to where you've come from, you're going to find the reading schedule, the homework problem solving, texts, and all the rest pretty daunting. Get into it and get well ahead of it if at all possible. And then start to explore campus. If you do it the other way around, sometimes it's hard to catch up. But most importantly, remember we're here to help. As I said earlier, tap us on the shoulder, pull us in, let us know how we can help you get through the important next few weeks. To kick that off, we have another tradition, which is just a few blocks that away, that we have blocked off the city streets. We've got a lot of food out there. We've got some ice cream. We might have a marching band and a spirit squad, and who knows, Herky may show up. We have a big-time University of Iowa block party to kick things off and to welcome all the class of 2022 officially to the University of Iowa. So let's all march up through the Ann Cleary walkway, and let's go north and have some fun. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all.